All right, guys, another serious topic I'm about to address. Is Iowa playing like the fifth best team in the country? Well, at first I had my doubts. Iowa, they blew out Indiana. Then they go on the road and beat Iowa State, so 27-10. And then they beat Kent State 30-7. So, they're beating teams, but not by a huge margin. They're winning by a good margin though. Then they play Colorado State, win 24-14. And then tonight, they played like a top 5 team and won 51-14. And I just want to say that I am impressed. Talia Tungavailoa came into this game with 1 interception all season long. He came out of this game 5 more added to his resume. Iowa's defense, 6 interceptions, 1 fumble, 7 turnovers total. Petrus, 3 passing touchdowns, 259 passing yards, 21 for 30 in completion for attempts. And then even though he rushed for negative 15 yards, he has 2 touchdowns. Rushed for 2 touchdowns. So 5 total touchdowns. So while Tungavailoa threw 5 interceptions, Petrus scored 5 touchdowns. And Tungavailoa did get 2 touchdowns. Fortunate for passing. But Maryland, man, oh man, did Iowa come in here looking like a top 5 team, by the way. Oh my goodness. Goodson, 19 carries for 66 yards, so a little over about 3.5 yards per carry-ish, a little bit, maybe a little less than that. And then Kelly Martin, 8 carries for 62 yards. And I feel like though a lot of it has come from Petrus, and I feel like this has just been an I'm just stunned that Iowa won 51-14 on Maryland. I thought Maryland was better than that based on their resume so far. They beat West Virginia. They blew out Howard. They beat Illinois by 3. Then they blew out Kent State. And they took on Iowa. Oh, and then they face Ohio State next week. My, oh my. This is not looking good for Iowa. Oh my goodness. Is Iowa a top 5 team? They're playing like it. I feel like they are a little bit. I feel like their defense makes them a top 5 team, to be honest. It gives them the caliber to be. Though we will find out if they are a legitimate top 5 team next week as they take on number 4, Penn State. And Penn State, I don't think is losing today, as Penn State will take tomorrow, as they will take on Indiana. I think that they will be ready to get a revenge game after what happened last year with the controversial pylon one, Cam. But that will be a huge one to watch for, is Penn State against Iowa State. Then we will truly know if Iowa is a top 5 team. But right now, I think it is safe to say that Iowa is playing like a top 5 team, and top 10. We will find out next week if Iowa is a top 5 team. I for sure feel like they're a top 10 team. It's just hard to say I don't know if they're going to end up in the top 10 after that Penn State game. But we will see, that defense could shut down Penn State just like they shut down Maryland. I believe Iowa has the best defense in the Big Ten right now. I will be bold as to say that. else? Michigan. Michigan's the other one that's in candidacy. I guess Ohio State's is young, but they will evolve to get there eventually. I just want to say, though, shout out to Iowa tonight, as they had an impressive win. Petrus had an amazing game. Good for him. Goodson and Kelly Martin, a really good running back duo tonight. And Tagovailoa, the leading rusher for Maryland, already says a lot about the running game. And then the fact that he threw 5 interceptions. Man, oh man, is it looking like looking bad for Maryland. Taking on Ohio State next week, and then they'll take on Minnesota. But will they be ready for Minnesota at that point? We will find out. And we will find out if Iowa is a top 5 team next week. But shout out to Iowa. That was a really quality win right there. And I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Did you guys like this? Just let me know down below. What can I do to improve? What videos would you guys like to see? Just let me know down below again. And I hope you guys have a great night. Thanks for watching.